Hey, hello guys, welcome to Learn Eternity, a platform to learn anything, anytime.
In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to work with the button in Bootstrap. So in HTML5, we have a tag called as a button in order to create a button. So let me show you how to work with the button in Bootstrap. Okay, so I have created a small document with the Bootstrap CSS included and the JavaScript jQuery and the Bootstrap JavaScript included in this file. Okay, I have created a small container with the heading of working with the Bootstrap, and I'm going to create a small button. In this case, I am using a tag called button. Okay, and I'm specifying text as submit. Okay, so let me go ahead and refresh my page. So as you can see, this is a standard HTML button, but we have a class called as a button inside a Bootstrap which make it more professional. Okay, so if you go ahead and type a class called Btn, okay, and save and just go ahead and refresh, you will get a standard button in a Bootstrap. Okay, so this is a standard button in a Bootstrap. We can use this btn class not only with the button, but also we can use this btn class with the anchor tag. So I'm just specifying anchor tag with the class of btn and naming it as submit. Okay, and giving a href of hash. Okay, so just go ahead and create this anchor tag and save the document and refresh. So as you can see, you have this submit as an anchor tag. So in order to give this class a way to represent, I'm just giving a btn dash default class. Okay, so make sure it works. I'm just specifying the default class and refresh. So as you can see, this is going to work as a button, but it is not a button, it is an anchor tag. Okay, so I'm just specifying one another called as a btn default. It is another class available with the button which specifies the overall style of the Bootstrap button. Okay, the another tag on which we can use this btn class is input. So if I include input type button and pass the class as btn dash btn default and just go ahead and save this, or I just pass the input type as submit. Okay, just go ahead and save this and refresh. So as you can see, this is a input type button, but it is going applying a btn class of a Bootstrap. So either you can use the btn class for button tag, we can use a btn class for anchor tag, or we can use a btn class for input type submit button. Okay, so depending on your requirement. Okay, so the next thing I just wanted to tell you is that there are various variant available in the Bootstrap button. So let me give a heading of variation of Bootstrap button. Okay, so there are a couple of variation available in the Bootstrap. Okay, so there are a couple of variation available in Bootstrap. So we have I'm just creating one button and giving that name as a save, and I'm providing a class called as a btn as a primary class. Okay, so there is one class in Bootstrap called as a Btn default, which provide a default styling to the button. Okay, there is another class in a Bootstrap called as a Btn. Let me spell it right. Okay, so there is another class in a Bootstrap called as a Btn primary inside the Bootstrap. Okay, so let me go ahead and refresh this document so you can get idea. So this is a default, that is a white color. This is a primary, that is a blue color. Another class that we have with the Bootstrap variation is called as a success. Okay, so let me change the name of this button to success so you can understand properly. Let me change this to primary. Okay, let me copy this 2 times. We have two more class. Okay, and this is considered as a warning. Let me change this to warning, and we have a last class called as a danger, and let me change this btn danger. Okay, so just go ahead and save the document, apply this class, and go ahead and refresh. So as you can see, we have a couple of button variation available in the Bootstrap. We have another button variation that is called as a Btn Link, which in turn look like a link, but it is still work like a button. So if I'm changing this, then I'm just changing this text color text. Okay, so link. So let me save that and just go ahead and refresh. So as you can see, it is a button, but it is looking like a link. So these are variations that available in the Bootstrap button. The next thing that we are going to learn is working with the sizes in Bootstrap. So let me give a heading: sizing in button. Okay, so we have a couple of sizes in Bootstrap button. So let me copy this button primary. Okay, so we can apply a large amount of size in a button. So the first size that we can apply is btn lg in order to make it large. So let me go ahead and refresh. So this is a large button. We can apply btn lg in order to make it large. Okay, we can apply a btn sm to make it smaller. So just go ahead and refresh. So this btn sm will make it smaller. We also have a class called as a btn access to make it extra smaller. So I'm just using a access in order to make it extra smaller. Okay, if you do not specify any sizing parameter to the button, then it will take a default button size. Okay, so these are some variation in the sizing in button. The next thing, before moving further to the next thing, I also have the sizing in case of one class available that is called as a btn block, which make use of entire space if you consider. So let me refresh. So as you can see, it is taking the entire space of the container depending on the parent div size. Okay, so the btn block can be used if you want such kind of thing. This is all about the sizing. Let me tell you one another thing is called as states available in button. Okay, there are a couple of states available in button. So there can be a possibility that you want your button to be active or a disable in some case. So in that case we have to pass a class called active in order to make it active, or you can pass a class called as a disabled in order to make it disabled. So I'm just going and refreshing. So as you can see, this is an active button and this is a disabled button that we cannot click. So these are two states available inside the Bootstrap.
So that's it for this tutorial. Hope you understand everything. If you have any doubts, feel free to comment below. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay tuned. Till then, see ya.